Welcome, coin lovers and collectors from all around the world. In today's exciting video, we are going to dive deep into one of the most fascinating and rewarding areas of numismatics, the world of wheat pennies. These small copper coins, often found tucked away in drawers, old jars, or inherited collections, have become the centerpiece of the US coin collecting hobby. You'll be surprised to know that some of these humble 1-cent coins can now be worth thousands, even millions of dollars in today's active coin market. This video will take you through their rich history, unique characteristics, and why collectors today are willing to pay such huge prices for them. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the journey of these valuable treasures that have stood the test of time. Let's get started. First up, the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark stands as one of the most iconic and highly sought-after coins in American numismatic history. Known for its brilliant red luster and classic Lincoln design, this coin captures the golden era of U.S. coinage and continues to inspire collectors around the world. Its simple yet elegant look and historical significance make it not just a piece of currency but a true treasure of American heritage. To understand why the 1944 wheat penny holds such prestige, we must revisit its fascinating history. During World War II, the United States faced severe material shortages, including copper and tin. In 1943, pennies were minted using zinc-coated steel, giving them a silver-like appearance. However, in 1944, production returned to copper, using recycled shell casings from the war. This transition created one of the most memorable and beloved issues in U.S. coinage. The absence of a mint mark on this particular penny signifies that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, a detail that adds to its historical charm. The unique features of the 1944 no-mint mark wheat penny set it apart from other coins of its era. Collectors admire its classic wheat reverse design, symbolizing prosperity and growth, paired with the bold Lincoln profile on the obverse. When found in brilliant red condition, the coin shines with a deep, vibrant hue that amplifies its beauty and appeal. The red designation in numismatic grading represents a coin that has retained nearly all of its original mint luster, making it highly desirable among investors and collectors alike. Rarity and condition play a major role in driving collector demand for the 1944 no-mint mark wheat penny. Although millions were minted, very few survive in pristine red condition. Over decades, exposure to air and handling often dulls their shine, which means truly brilliant examples are increasingly scarce. High-grade coins certified by reputable grading services are commanding exceptional prices and are viewed as both valuable collectibles and smart investments for the future. When it comes to the current market, the 1944 no-mint mark wheat penny in red condition is achieving impressive values. Depending on the grade, these coins can range anywhere from $885,000 for top-quality specimens. For collectors hoping to secure a prized 1944 wheat penny, a few expert tips can make all the difference. Always buy from trusted dealers or certified sources to ensure authenticity. Prioritize coins with rich red color and minimal surface marks. Keep your coins stored in airtight holders away from light and humidity to preserve their stunning luster. Above all, remember that patience and knowledge are key to building a valuable and rewarding collection. In conclusion, the 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark in red condition stands as a shining symbol of America's resilience and craftsmanship. Its combination of history, rarity, and visual beauty ensures that it remains one of the most admired coins in the world of numismatics. For collectors, it represents both a meaningful piece of the past and a bright investment for the future. Next up, the 1943 steel wheat penny. This 1-cent coin, with its cool silvery tone and unmistakable wartime history, has captured the imagination of collectors around the world. Today, we'll take a deep dive into the incredible journey of this coin, from its historic origin to its massive value in the collector's market. Stay tuned until the end to discover why this small piece of metal holds such big value and admiration. Let's start with its history and background. The year was 1943. And the world was in the midst of World War II. The United States Mint faced an urgent need to conserve copper for the war effort, especially for military ammunition and electrical wiring. To meet this need, the Mint made a bold and historic decision to produce the 1-cent coin using steel coated with zinc instead of the traditional bronze alloy. This change gave birth to the now iconic 1943 steel wheat penny, a coin unlike any other produced before or after that remarkable year. The coin's design retained the classic wheat ears on the reverse side, symbolizing America's strength and agricultural spirit, while the obverse featured the dignified image of President Abraham Lincoln. But what made this coin truly stand out was its shiny, silver-gray color, a striking contrast to the reddish tones of pennies before and after 1943. This color difference immediately made it a standout in circulation, drawing attention from both the public and collectors. Among the 1943 issues, the version without a mint mark, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, has become one of the most talked about pieces in numismatic circles. While millions were produced, finding a well-preserved example today is becoming increasingly rare. Over the decades, time and exposure have caused many of these steel cents to rust or discolor. Those that remain in pristine, original color shade condition, untouched and bright, are highly sought after by passionate collectors and investors alike. The unique features of this coin make it a masterpiece of history. Unlike any other penny, it is magnetic because of its steel composition. It represents a moment in American history when every resource mattered, and the mint's innovation was both practical and patriotic. Each steel wheat penny without a mint mark tells a story of resilience and resourcefulness, reminding us of a time when even a penny played its part in the war effort. Now, let's talk about rarity and collector demand. Even though the Philadelphia Mint produced a large number of these coins, time has proven that survival in top condition is uncommon. Coins that have maintained their original luster, with no rust spots or discoloration, are now considered elite pieces in the collecting world. For collectors, the challenge is not just finding a 1943 steel penny, but finding one in outstanding visual condition with a bright, silvery finish in full detail in Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks. The better the condition, the more powerful the appeal, and the higher the market value. The collector demand for this coin has grown year after year. Its unique look, limited one-year issue, and deep historical connection make it a dream addition to any serious collection. Auctions and private sales have seen impressive prices, especially for coins in beautiful color shade condition. Even average examples can fetch strong values, while top-tier coins continue to set record highs. Today, depending on preservation, clarity, and overall eye appeal, 1943 steel wheat pennies without mint marks can trade anywhere from a few $100s to several $1,000s, with select examples reaching five-figure territory. The action in the numismatic market for this coin remains intense, with collectors from across the globe competing to own the best preserved specimens. For collectors interested in owning a piece of this history, a few tips can make a big difference. Always look for coins with strong detail, clean surfaces, and a bright silvery color. Avoid examples that show signs of rust or dullness, as they have lost much of their original beauty. Storage also plays a crucial role. Keep your steel pennies in dry, controlled environments to preserve their luster for years to come. And remember, authenticity matters. The genuine 1943 steel penny is magnetic, and its color should have a distinctive zinc shine. The market continues to recognize the power of this legendary coin. Dealers and collectors alike know that quality examples are disappearing from circulation and being locked away in private collections. With every passing year, demand grows, and prices reflect that increasing scarcity. The 1943 steel wheat penny without a mint mark has truly become a symbol of America's wartime ingenuity and stands as a shining reminder of our nation's history in metal form. As we come to the end of this journey, one thing is clear: this coin is more than just currency. It's a story, a piece of heritage, and a treasure that connects us to the past in a powerful way. Its beauty, rarity, and historical importance make it one of the most admired coins in American history. Whether you're a longtime collector or just beginning your journey, the 1943 steel wheat penny remains an inspiring symbol of discovery and dedication. Next up, the 1934 wheat penny without a mint mark. This isn't just an ordinary cent. It's a story of resilience, value, and timeless beauty, cherished by collectors across the globe. If you've ever held one of these little copper treasures in your hand, you might be holding more than just a cent. You could be holding a piece of history worth far more than you think. So, let's explore what makes the 1934 wheat penny such a remarkable and valuable find in today's booming coin market. The 1934 wheat penny came into circulation during a time when America was rising from the Great Depression. Every coin minted in that era carries a silent story of economic recovery and hope. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it bears no mint mark, this coin was part of the famous Lincoln Wheat Cent series that began in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the wheat penny honored the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln, symbolizing unity, perseverance, and national pride. The 1934 issue reflected the renewed strength of American production and craftsmanship. Made from bronze, a blend of copper, tin, and zinc, this penny has aged with grace, showing beautiful tones of red, brown, and even golden luster depending on how it's been preserved. The 1934 wheat penny without mint mark holds special appeal for collectors because of its sharp details and rich color variations. On the obverse side, you'll see a finely detailed portrait of Lincoln, with the words "In God We Trust" boldly displayed above, and the date 1934 clearly struck below. The reverse features the iconic wheat ears, framing the proud inscription 1 cent and United States of America. Over time, collectors have discovered coins with subtle variations in strike, tone, and die condition, giving each coin its own personality. Some have a deep reddish-brown patina, while others glow with a bright copper-red finish, the so-called red grade that makes collectors' hearts race. These coins, when preserved well, can dazzle even under natural light, creating that classic old copper charm that never fades. While the 1934 penny was minted in large numbers, surviving examples in pristine condition are far rarer than most imagine. After decades of circulation, many coins have lost their original shine, leaving only a small percentage in high-grade states with their full color and detail intact. Coins with strong strikes, clean surfaces, and rich coloration command high demand among numismatists. In today's collector community, wheat pennies from the early 1930s are experiencing renewed popularity, and the 1934 no-mint mark variety is among the top favorites due to its age, design, and striking beauty. Collectors seek coins with minimal wear, bold lettering, and original luster. These qualities elevate even a common-date coin to premium status. The condition of color, whether red, red-brown, or brown, also plays a huge role in determining market excitement in today's active coin market. The 1934 wheat penny without a mint mark has captured investor attention like never before. Well-circulated examples might fetch a $500,000, but when you step into the high-quality, well-preserved range, the story changes dramatically. Collectors are willing to pay $850,000 for top-tier examples in brilliant red condition with sharp detail. Coins graded by professional services with strong eye appeal are seeing record-breaking sales in recent auctions. Market data and collector forums consistently highlight this coin as a smart buy, a coin whose demand continues to grow each year. With more collectors entering the field and fewer high-grade coins available, the value of these beautiful copper pieces is only heading upward. The 1934 no-mint mark wheat penny has proven that rarity and quality still rule the numismatic world, and those who hold them are watching their investments shine brighter than ever. If you're looking to add a 1934 wheat penny to your collection, there are a few key things to keep in mind. First, always examine the color tone and surface detail carefully. A coin with a bright red hue and sharp features is always more desirable. Second, handle your coins carefully, never clean or polish them, as this can reduce their value. Instead, store them in protective holders to preserve their natural luster. Third, consider getting your best finds professionally graded. Authenticated coins carry stronger value and trust in the marketplace. Finally, keep an eye on auction trends in collector communities. The 1934 penny continues to gain attention, and early buyers are often rewarded with strong appreciation over time. Remember, coin collecting is more than just a hobby, it's a journey through history and a rewarding investment in beauty and craftsmanship. The 1934 wheat penny without mint mark stands as a powerful symbol of America's resilience, artistry, and tradition. From its historic origin to its shining presence in modern collections, it remains a coin that connects generations of collectors. Its value continues to rise, driven by scarcity, passion, and the timeless appeal of copper coinage. So whether you're just starting your collection or expanding an existing one, the 1934 wheat penny is one treasure that deserves a proud place in your lineup. Every detail, every tone, and every mark tells a story of American pride and enduring value. Next up, 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark. This small yet powerful 1-cent coin has captured the hearts of collectors around the world, and its growing demand in the auction market is proof that the 1937 wheat penny is much more than just a piece of copper. It's a treasure that holds history, artistry, and incredible value. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the story behind this extraordinary coin that continues to shine in today's collector's market. The story of the 1937 wheat penny begins during an era when America was on its path to recovery from the Great Depression. The United States Mint produced these pennies in large numbers, but what makes the 1937 penny without a mint mark so special is that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not include a mint mark. The penny carries the classic Lincoln wheat cent design, created by the legendary sculptor Victor David Brenner in 1909. This design honored Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday and became an instant symbol of respect and patriotism. The obverse side of the coin features a bold and noble portrait of President Lincoln facing right, while the reverse proudly displays two wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. This design was a tribute to the strength and growth of the nation, and even today, collectors admire it as one of the most elegant and timeless coin designs ever produced. When we talk about the unique features of the 1937 wheat penny, we're looking at a combination of craftsmanship, metal quality, and preservation that has stood the test of time. The coin is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it that rich reddish-brown hue that collectors absolutely love. In extra fine condition, the 1937 penny shines beautifully with sharp details on Lincoln's hair, cheek, and coat. The wheat stalks on the reverse remain crisp, and the lettering still stands strong with minimal wear. Each surviving 1937 wheat penny in extra fine condition tells its own story, one of careful handling, preservation, and appreciation. These coins are not just relics of the past, they are masterpieces that reflect the pride and precision of early 20th century American minting. Now, let's talk about rarity and collector demand. While the 1937 wheat penny without a mint mark had a large mintage initially, coins that have survived in extra fine or higher condition are becoming increasingly scarce. Many were lost, melted, or heavily circulated over the decades. The number of coins remaining in pristine collectible condition continues to shrink each year, driving their desirability and value even higher. Collectors from across the globe seek out this penny because it represents a golden era of coin design and holds a strong place in Lincoln cent history. The demand for high-grade examples has skyrocketed, especially in recent years as more collectors and investors are turning to vintage U.S. coins as tangible assets. The 1937 Wheat Penny has become a symbol of stability and prestige, a coin that's both affordable for beginners and rewarding for serious collectors seeking long-term value appreciation. Now comes the part everyone wants to know, the current market value. In the coin collecting and auction world today, prices for the 1937 Wheat Penny without a mint mark can vary significantly depending on its condition and color tone. For coins graded as extra fine, the value typically ranges from $560,000, but that's only the beginning. For coins with exceptional luster, full details, and strong eye appeal, collectors have paid $670 in premium auctions. Those with rare color shades, especially bright red or deep brown patinas, command even higher bids. The market for vintage Lincoln cents has been incredibly strong, and the 1937 Wheat Penny continues to hold a top spot in demand charts. As collectors compete to secure the best preserved examples, auction prices often exceed standard price guide listings, showing the real-world strength of this coin's popularity. For collectors and investors looking to get into wheat pennies, here are a few valuable tips to maximize your experience. Always handle your coins with care. Use cotton gloves or hold them by the edges to avoid oils or scratches. Store your coins in acid-free holders or airtight capsules to prevent oxidation. When purchasing, always look for coins with full wheat lines, clear lettering, and minimal discoloration. If you're lucky enough to find a 1937 Wheat Penny in extra fine condition or better, don't rush to sell it. This coin's value is steadily rising with time, and patient collectors are reaping the rewards. Every year, auction records are being broken as more people recognize the historical and aesthetic beauty of these early Lincoln cents. In conclusion, the 1937 Wheat Penny without a mint mark stands as one of the shining stars of American numismatic history. It combines elegance, rarity, and real collector value in a way that few coins can. From its creation during the challenging times of the 1930s to its continued presence in modern-day auctions, this coin represents the enduring spirit of the American people. Whether you're an experienced collector or someone just starting your journey into coin collecting, the 1937 Wheat Penny is a must-have addition to your collection. Its rich copper tone, historical importance, and consistent market performance make it a timeless treasure that keeps appreciating in both sentimental and financial worth. So if you ever come across a 1937 Wheat Penny without a mint mark in extra fine condition, hold on to it with pride. You're holding a piece of American history, a symbol of craftsmanship, and a coin that continues to rise in value and admiration. Next up, the story of the 1957 Wheat Penny is one of enduring fascination for coin collectors and treasure hunters alike. At first glance, it may appear as a simple 1-cent coin, but beneath its modest copper surface lies a piece of American history that continues to captivate the numismatic world. The 1957 Wheat Penny, struck in Denver, represents the closing chapter of an iconic era, the final years before the Lincoln wheat cent design gave way to the memorial reverse in 1959. For collectors today, it is far more than a cent. It is a symbol of craftsmanship, legacy, and enduring value. To appreciate the beauty and significance of this coin, we must first look back at its origins. The Wheat Penny series began in 1909, created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse featured a bold and dignified portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse displayed 2 stalks of wheat, a tribute to America's agricultural heritage and the nation's strength through hard work and perseverance. By 1957, the Wheat Penny had already become a beloved piece of Americana, with millions in circulation, yet each year in mint mark told its own story. The Denver Mint's 1957 issue marked the end of an era, as collectors and historians alike would soon witness the dawn of a new coinage design. What makes the 1957 Wheat Penny stand out is its flawless combination of classic artistry and enduring quality. The coin is composed primarily of copper, with a distinct reddish-brown or full red luster that glows under the right light. In extra fine condition, its sharp details, from Lincoln's facial features to the fine lines in the wheat stalks, remain crisp and beautiful, showing only the lightest signs of circulation. The D-Mint mark beneath the date identifies it as a Denver-struck coin, a mark that connects it directly to one of the most productive mints in American history. Every curve, line, and gleam of the 1957 Wheat Penny represents precision and pride in the minting process of the 1950s. Collectors value this coin not only for its beauty but for its rarity and premium condition. Time and wear have claimed most of them, leaving only a fraction in extra fine or uncirculated states. These surviving specimens have become symbols of perseverance and preservation, small treasures that remind us of how something as humble as a penny can transform into a piece of living history. In today's market, condition is king. A 1957 Wheat penny that retains its original luster, minimal wear, and clear strike can attract tremendous interest from collectors eager to complete their Wheat penny sets. The demand for coins in this range remains strong, with prices continuing to climb as collectors recognize the long-term value locked within these classics. Since the current market for the 1957 Wheat penny is vibrant and dynamic, depending on eye appeal and coloration, extra fine examples can easily sell for $270,000, while coins in near mint or red uncirculated condition command significantly higher values, often reaching into the tens or $420,000 for particularly radiant pieces. The appeal of these coins has expanded beyond traditional numismatics. Investors and hobbyists alike see them as tangible assets that carry both aesthetic and historical worth. Online marketplaces, auctions, and specialized coin shows continue to see strong bidding activity, with collectors eager to secure high-grade 1957 Wheat pennies before prices rise even further. Every year, demand grows as more people discover the enduring charm of the Wheat Cent series. For new collectors, there are a few valuable tips to consider when hunting for the perfect 1957 Wheat penny. Always pay close attention to color and luster. Coins that retain a vibrant red tone tend to command the highest premiums. Check for clean surfaces and sharp detail around Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalks, as these are telltale signs of superior preservation. When possible, acquire coins certified by reputable grading services, as this ensures authenticity and market confidence. Storage is also key. Protect your Wheat pennies in coin holders or albums that guard against moisture and handling damage. And most importantly, take pride in building your collection gradually. Each coin you add tells part of America's story, and the 1957 is one of its most shining chapters. In conclusion, the 1957 Wheat penny stands as a timeless treasure that continues to grow in prestige and value. Its rich copper glow, historical importance, and scarcity in top condition make it one of the most sought-after Wheat pennies among collectors. Whether you're a lifelong numismatist or just beginning your journey, owning a 1957 Wheat penny connects you directly to the artistry and spirit of mid-century America. Its market appeal remains strong, its future promising, and its story ever inspiring. As the saying goes in the collecting world, history may fade, but true rarity only shines brighter with time. Next up, the 1941 Wheat penny without a mint mark. This humble 1-cent coin, often overlooked by casual collectors, is now gaining huge attention in the market for its historical significance, charm, and growing collector demand. If you've got one sitting in your collection or hiding in a drawer, you might be holding onto a piece of true American treasure. Let's start with a bit of history and background. The 1941 Wheat penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not include a mint mark on its coins. This period was a time of transformation for the United States, as the country was emerging from the Great Depression and on the brink of entering World War II. Every coin minted during this era carries a story of resilience, patriotism, and economic strength. The Lincoln Wheat penny design, featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and wheat ears on the reverse, symbolized prosperity, unity, and hard work, values that defined America in the early 20th century. What makes the 1941 Wheat penny without a mint mark so unique is its combination of historical value and timeless design. The portrait of Abraham Lincoln is bold and finely detailed, representing one of the finest artistic depictions in U.S. coinage history. On the reverse, the two wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent serve as a tribute to American agriculture and strength. Every detail of the coin, from its smooth edges to its rich copper composition, showcases the craftsmanship and precision of the Philadelphia Mint. When found in very good condition, the natural reddish-brown luster of these coins gives them a warm, classic appearance that collectors absolutely love. Now, let's talk about rarity and condition, two factors that define collector demand. While the 1941 Wheat penny was produced in large numbers, most of these coins have since worn out through decades of circulation. Finding one in very good condition, with clear features and minimal wear, is becoming increasingly uncommon. Collectors prize these examples because they reflect both age and preservation, a delicate balance that adds to the coin's charm and rarity. Many experts believe that the 1941 no-mint Wheat penny is now entering a phase of renewed market appreciation, with more collectors recognizing its importance as a pre-war Lincoln cent with outstanding character. In today's collector market, the 1941 Wheat penny without a mint mark is commanding impressive prices, especially for coins that retain strong detail and natural color. Depending on condition and visual appeal, these coins can fetch anywhere from $180,000 for lightly circulated examples to well over $700,000 or more for coins with exceptional eye appeal and historical interest. The excitement around this coin is growing as more people are rediscovering the beauty and rarity hidden within these small copper pieces. Auction listings, coin shows, and online marketplaces are seeing increased demand, with collectors competing for the finest examples available. It's not just a penny anymore, it's a piece of living history with real value in the modern market for collectors looking to identify and preserve their 1941 wheat pennies. There are a few valuable tips to keep in mind. Always handle your coins carefully, ideally with cotton gloves, to avoid damaging their surfaces. Store them in protective holders that prevent moisture and oxidation, as copper can change color over time if exposed to the elements. When evaluating a coin's condition, pay attention to details like Lincoln's hair and the wheat lines on the reverse. These are key areas where wear first appears. If you're unsure about your coin's value, consider getting it professionally graded to confirm authenticity and condition. A well-preserved 1941 no-mint penny can be a great investment and a proud centerpiece in any collection. In conclusion, the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark stands as a shining example of how history, artistry, and rarity come together to create real value. This coin connects us to a time of great change and perseverance in America's story, and owning one means holding a symbol of that legacy. As collector interest continues to rise, now is the perfect time to take a closer look at your coin jars, your inherited collections, or your favorite dealer's display, because that small copper penny could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy collecting.